All right, here we are in the finals of our second 8-player event after losing round 1 of our first 8-player event. So round 4, this is a good draw. We have Mystic into Air, and then some removal spells. We're gonna go ahead and keep this. We have all the colored mana we really need, as well as a good curve. So certainly no complaints from me, except that our opponent is also playing green, which, you know, always makes me sad because they got the memo that green is great. So Temple, and we have Temple Scratchy bottom. We will play Forest Mystic. All right, drawing another Creator's Clause is not great here. We don't have any way to enable them right now. I'd really like to draw Boon Satyr to enable Creator's Claw on a potential mana creature, but right now these Creator's Claws are pretty inefficient. I turned my light on, that's why it's no longer dark like it was. That last game went so long that it just got dark in here. Oh, Lightning Strike. All right. Well, I'm just going to play a land and play Heir of the Wilds then, if my opponent is just lightning striking my stuff. I'm guessing we're going to see a Courser coming from my opponent. Yeah, there is a Courser. Okay, and this is actually a pretty bad draw now. We've drawn just 2 more land and then some and then removal spells. So we need to have significant threats to be able to deploy. Right now we're actually behind. I'm gonna play Bivouac here. There's not really much to lightning strike at the end of the turn against a deck like this. I want to get my Bivouac in play so I can get it untapped. Ooh, Xenagos. So my opponent drew a Caryatid this turn. Xenagos, everyone has these Xenagoses. I think Xenagos is just so bad. I don't know. Maybe there's some matchup where Xenagos is great, but I've been so unimpressed by the card every time I've tried to play with it. Is he gonna get rid of Xenagos? All right. And I don't want to see a Polukranos here. Polukranos would be unfortunate for me, because right now I don't really have any great way to deal with it. And it looks like that's what oh no, it's a Xenagos. Okay. Well, now I actually kind of wish I did play a red land, so I could just lightning strike that right now. There's another Bivouac. So I'm just going to go ahead and lightning strike him, kill Xenagos, and play a Bivouac here. Yeah, I mean, it's not really particularly relevant that I sort of took this turn out, because I wouldn't have done really much else with it anyway. So just gonna keep my air back. Don't want to attack it into a Satyr. Elvish Mystic. We know my opponent has a Caryatid in hand as well. There's Caryatid. I don't want to get I'm gonna get like Genesis Hydrate or something, and it's gonna be horrible. And a Wooded Foothill. We've drawn a lot of lands at opening hand, but all right. I'm gonna go ahead and Creator's Claw the Courser. Just want to get that off the board. We have a second Creator's Claw for like a Polukranos or a Storm Breath or something, which he would have cast by now. I'm just gonna go ahead and attack. So opponent's drawing Rattleclaw Mystic and casting something that costs Storm Breath. Okay, I guess our opponent couldn't have cast Storm Breath last turn. All right. Oh well, there's Polukranos, which is not really on time. We can't cast Polukranos. Yeah, we can cast Polukranos. We can only really Creator's Claw for 3, so we can't actually kill this, and we need to kill this right now. So actually, I need to keep. Okay. I'm happy trading 2 for. No, I'm gonna hold my air back, even just for 1 here. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna block this Satyr if it attacks, but. I do have a lot of pain lands, and I don't want to get to the point where I'm unable to actually cast my spells. Now that Storm Breath hit me. So we really wanted to Polukranos earlier. The removal spells are fine, but they're they're relatively weak if we're not actually able to put pressure on our opponent, and our opponent's the one who's putting pressure on us right now. Lightning Strike, okay. So our opponent also has Rattle Claw, which I'm guessing we're going to see morphed here. Or just a big creature. No, there's the morph, okay. So we're going to attack for 3, it's fine. Oh, there's another Polukranos. They come in packs, apparently. So we're going to play a Polukranos and a Mana Confluence, so we can possibly Monstrous to take less damage, or at least to kill an additional creature. We're dead to like a Crater's Claw at any point now, though. So, all right, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can Monstrous kill these 2. I think I need to go on offense here. 5, 6, 7. Monstrous. 3. I mean, we're dead to a Lightning Strike or a Stormwrath Dragon, but we're dead to those regardless. So I'm going to go ahead and kill this and this. Okay. So now we've reduced the chances of dying to something like a Genesis Hydra at least. Polukranos is just the most important card in this matchup. It's just like enormous. Oh, he's attacking me. Hopefully this doesn't indicate that we are dead. Oh, his own Polukranos. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. Crater's Claws. That no longer sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we attack him and he chump blocks, like he can chump block, or we can Crater's Claw. Okay, now he's dead. Boom. Boom. All right. Well, so, I mean, and, our opponent had, that was weird. That was a really weird game. Our opponent ended up just having a lot more mana, and we ultimately drew into a Polukranos, which was a card that mattered before our opponent did. Not really too much more going on there. We were a little bit behind because our initial draw was fairly weak. But, like I said, Polukranos is the most important card in that matchup. But that's the reason I went back to 4 Polukranos. The combination of the popularity of aggressive red decks and of other green decks means that Polukranos is just, you want to draw Polukranos. It's just very, very good. And in particular with Hunt the Hunter as an option, and we're going to Hunt the Hunter, Disdainful Stroke, we're going to take out Lightning Strike, and then Temur Charm is actually not horrific in this matchup, because you can actually like fight their Polukranos with your Polukranos. Hunt the Hunter makes it a little bit less important as that sort of effect. But being able to use Temur Charm to fight stuff is less valuable when you actually. It was more valuable when I had things that could actually fight better. Ashcloud Phoenix isn't as good as fighting, but Ashcloud Phoenix can fight Polukranos and just flip face down, which is pretty nice. So I'm on the draw. On the draw, I think I'm going to take out both my Temur Charms. On the play, I think I want my Temur Charms, and I probably don't want something like Boon Satyr, maybe Ashcloud Phoenix. But on the play, on the draw, Temur Charm is just it's very hard to actually use it effectively in a matchup like this. I think. Could be wrong. Maybe Boon Satyr sucks. And we'll take out one Boon Satyr. We'll have one Temur Charm. Not sure if that's right, but the two do go well together, and taking out one of them doesn't really make much sense. Okay, this hand is not very good. We have neither a turn 1 or turn. We have the reasonable mana. Our opponent's mulliganing, which makes this hand a little bit more attractive. If we do draw a any sort of like untapped land in the first couple turns, is actually pretty good. I think I want to keep this. Like we have Heir of the Wild. We have some early plays. We have Polukranos. like we better draws would obviously be things that can ramp into Polukranos, but I think that with the stability that we have from, we have all of our colors, we're a little slow, but we are in okay shape if we. That's actually a pretty good draw. So I'm gonna play Temple. I want to get an untapped green source more than anything, so I'm gonna play Temple here. And okay, we'll keep that. That's actually quite good. So we can play Heir of the Wilds. We can just Crater's Claw's Guy. Uh-oh. We may be too far behind already. So we do have Heir of the Wilds, which is actually quite good. This is a little awkward because playing Heir of the Wilds here. Jeez. Like he can just cast Polukranos and he has a Nykthos. I could just Crater's Claw his Elvish Mystic. I think that's actually a better play. You gotta get rid of that. Can't let him basically be 2 turns ahead of us. Well, here's a mountain. He's gonna be able to play off the top. All right. Well, now we're certainly not in good shape. All right. Well, there's a Ratterclaw Mystic. That is a pretty good draw. We'll play that and play Bivouac. Windswept Heath. All right, so our opponent has a Stormbreath Dragon in hand. There's another card that we actually saw, right? What was a land? It was the Nykthos. Stormbreath Dragon Nykthos in hand. All right, and no second red, which is a very important little bit of detail right there. All right, well, we are playing Polukranos. First to Polukranos. And hoping our opponent doesn't have second red. We're at very low life, though. All right, well, now our opponent has a Polukranos, a Sarkhan. Where's Nykthos? So our opponent's playing Polukranos. We're actually in a really bad spot now. I could really use a Hunt the Hunter. That's what I want to draw right here, is Hunt the Hunter. Not that. Not really that. I can actually attack and play 2 Heir of the Wilds. Like if my opponent just blocks, then I can play a second Polukranos. So Heir of the Wild, because unfortunately Ash Cloud Phoenix is fairly bad against the opposing Polukranos here. Alright, so my opponent has Stormbreath Dragon, Sarkhan in hand, but only has 1 red mana at the moment. He's monstersing Polukranos. He's Genesis Hydring, oh god. Okay, well, he only hit a Corsair Crucifix. So his hand is no, he only has a 1 Stormbreath Dragon. He shuffled the other one away. Uh-oh, and there's a Wooded Foothills on top. We're dead. This game's pretty over now. Yeah, these Phoenixes are not super impressive against Polukranos in the mirror. Oh god, another Genesis Hydra. Probably maybe I should just mulligan that opening hand. I can kill Polukranos, but I'm just going to die to dragons. And this Genesis Hydra. Haha, gotcha. Alright, so we'll go ahead and play a Phoenix. No, I should probably kill Polukranos. He's just gonna play a Dragon. It's gonna kill me though. I have no way to do it. I guess I can just Crater's Claw this. And now I can play Ash Cloud Phoenix and block one of his things. So he has Storm Breath into, he has Storm Breath and Monstrous Mana. I'm just so dead. Super dead. What is all this green? This is another, oh yeah, another Genesis Hydra. I'm so dead. He's just going so much bigger than me. Yeah, we're dead. Dragon. This could be StarCan, kill this. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm just gonna concede. Alright, so sideboarding. Now that I'm on the play, I definitely want the second Temur Charm. I'm much less impressed by Ash Cloud Phoenix now that I've seen more of what his deck's got going on. So I'm gonna cut one of those. I certainly would love to have a fourth Hunt the Hunter in here. I definitely think I have, given the increased popularity. I think it's of green decks. I think Hunt the Hunter as 4 times like I did the Pro Tour may be just correct. It's just so powerful. It's by far the most powerful card in these mirror matches. You see how much is just based on tempo and how much is based on who is able to get, like, even just Hunt the Hunter, your mana creature early on and play a guy is like so powerful. So anyway, let's go ahead and submit. We'll play first. This hand is very good. We have mana creature into Savage Knuckleblade. We're a little mana heavy. Our opponent's mulliganing, but we're a little bit mana heavy, but that's okay. We have a lot of uses with mana with Savage Knuckleblade, and our opponent has an elf. So, all right. Well, we have we're gonna get a mountain and play Rattleclaw. We're going to play a turn 3 Polukranos on the play, so it could be difficult for our opponent to defeat us. Unless our Rattleclaw dies. Is this a Crater's Claw, my Rattleclaw? It is. Alright. It looks like maybe my opponent's Polukranos or something. Ooh, Xenagos, okay. Huh? Xenagos is actually fairly good here. I will attack Xenagos. And I will play Polukranos. So, if I'd had, like Heir of the Wild's Hunt the Hunter on your Elvish Mystic instead of Savage Knuckleblade, for instance, this game would be super different. So my opponent can still like Xenagos mana and play like a Polukranos here. That's not even that good though, because I have a Polukranos. But the Xenagos, other than that, is actually pretty unimpressive. I'm gonna go like Xenagos. If he just makes a guy and doesn't do anything, I can Polukranos, fight Elvish Mystic, and attack this. So scry to the bottom, and okay, adding mana. You now have access to 5 mana. I can play like StarCan here, maybe? Oh, Storm Breath, okay. Alright. That's a thing. So I guess I can play an untapped land and Polukranos for 2, attack you for 7, killing this. And attack Xenagos. Alright. So attack Xenagos, attack player. This could kill me. It's entirely possible. Oh, you don't have any green creatures for me to hunt at the moment. Alright, well, take 4. Maybe I should have pumped that. Well, if he has a Crater's Claw or another Stormbreath or a Sarkhan, I'm dead. Is this any good? Yeah, I guess this can stop one of those in the next turn. I'm going to win in the next turn, I imagine, though, so I'll put it on top. Just in case. Oh, actually, does this just kill me? Oh, he can 1, 2, 3. Oh no, he's one mana short of monstrous. Thank God. Looks like I'm probably not dead. All right, and we win. So we are victorious in our 8-player event after losing, of course, the first 8-player event we played. I was not a huge fan of the Stormbreath Dragons in the sideboard. I feel like they were kind of luxury cards, as I said. I do think that if green decks are nearly as popular as they have been in the 8-player queues that we've been playing in, and they seem to have been looking at the results of Grand Prix Stockholm, I think that it's probably likely that you want the 4 Hunt the Hunters in the sideboard. The Stormbreaths, I think, can hit the road, but overall, still think the deck is super strong. I definitely want to reevaluate it a little bit in terms of the mana. I do think the mana situation can be a little bit painful. That's really the reason that we lost that first match. Game 1, we took a ton of damage from our mana confluences, and then had some troubles actually casting our spells in Game 3. Though amusingly, would have possibly just won if we played our Rattleclaw on turn 1. So, or if we play Rattleclaw on turn 1, we probably win because that's illegal. But if you played it on turn 2, because our opponent just didn't have a removal spell. So anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the tromping of Temur, or with Temur, whatever it is. I don't know. Savage Beatdowns, whatever. Savage Knuckleblades, Knuckleballer. Yeah. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. My kind of deck. Hope you enjoy it too. I will be back in the not so distant future with more. Maybe Temur, maybe something else. We'll see. Definitely want to try and mix things up at least. If I do play Temur, it'll be a little bit different. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.